So, like I said, the idiots just keep going, you know. But it's a good thing. I even see. I'm not gonna pull it up because really I didn't even click. I don't even click on the videos. Uh, any of them. Even the people, like I said, supposed to be on our side. What's them channels? The Blaze, Megan Kelly, them other guys I just found. I was showing you that black guy I showed you last week. Like I said, he seems alright. You know, but the Trump trial and the bullshit trial, but they did point something out for us who really didn't follow it because we all know it's bullshit anyway. There's no reason to follow it. Ain't nothing we can do. But either it's part of the plan and they know what they're doing, which I believe Trump does. He definitely knows what he's doing. It's chess. It's finna be checkmate. I know that's an overused analogy nowadays. Everybody wants to use that analogy. But I'm also doing another experiment. I'm gonna see something. But anyway, I just go on with the regular scheduled program. But so the the people like was saying, and so I forgot the name of this channel, but like I said, that everybody's pointing out how they're scared. I've been pointing it out just from the local action, the local street level foot soldiers of the Democrats. And like I said, yesterday, the little boy sitting out there on the side of my house, on the side of my bushes and shit. It's just they're going crazy. But I think they finally, even though they're still trying to do mockery. But I think they finally catching on, and this finally shows that I didn't even know until this morning, about an hour ago, before I got out the shower. Like my neighbor, that girl you'll see every once in a while walking when I'm in the front, and she stay in that middle house, right? And she'll walk. She never speaks to me. She'll speak to everybody else. But anyway, either she's getting in an Uber or she's walking to the store catching, something. A lot of times, she works. She's wearing scrubs. I don't know if she's a nurse or whatever she is, but I know she's usually going to work. But that ain't the point. I don't be jacking like that. I just notice you can't help because like I said, it's gang stalking also. She'll walk out and this and that. You say, well, she gone. Sometimes she'll go down there and get some, whatever to the Jamaican restaurant. But all right, I saw something this morning. I hear some noise and being extra loud because I got surround sound or whatever. I don't know if you can hear it in the background because the door open, but you probably can't. But I got it turned down. But anyway, so that's one of the reasons why I buy it because I just always liked it. But and it's quality. It really sounds like the movies there. Bass and all that. But me, I don't. Since the '80s, I built my own systems. Put it together. Speakers I didn't found quality deck, quality Kenwood or Marantz deck amplifier. The '80s type amp. Them big silver. Them component stereos. But anyway, so I think they're finally listening to me because I've been known the reason. It's just like the whole thing with the EVs and the well, what I can't mention. I'll get a warning. But we'll say the WEF, Klaus Schwab and them, and we'll just say what's the other word? Temperature change. Yeah, temperature change. We got combustion cars and everybody bullshit. Like I said, we know. Well, anyway, I don't know. They try. YouTube try to be slick, I'll just say, like anybody know from grade school, trees eat carbon. So, and there's more trees, so no, that we're not going anywhere. The temperature ain't rising. If anything, there's more trees, and well, that might change the weather. No, no, it don't. We got rain. We need rain. Tornadoes, hurricanes, they never stop. No, we don't know if it's the worst in history. It's the worst in recorded history. We don't know what's ever been the worst, and that's a fact. Now the science, no, no, digging up rocks and going to Antarctica and going through the snow. I understand parts of that, but either it's not going to tell you. They go, we can tell the weather around the whole globe. And, we'll dig a core sample that's 20 feet deep from Antarctica, and we can see back. Yeah, okay, you can see at Antarctica what was going on. No, we can tell the whole. No, no, whatever. Bullshit. You don't know the worst tornado that ever hit in Tornado Alley in America ever, because it was probably a worse one 2,000 years ago. We don't know. We don't know what's the worst and what's the worst to come. We got is what 300 years of recorded written in America. I don't know if that much. Farmer's Almanac. I'm not finna look it up. But anyway, long story short, it has nothing to do with that. It is not even just. Basically, it's just jealousy, hate. You got evil people who got this money. Klaus Schwab, George Soros, Bill Gates. They just don't want you to have anything. I don't care if you don't believe it. They just don't want us to drive. That's why they get mad. They tried to wreck my car. They did it again yesterday. I ain't even make no. I ain't even talk about it. 2 times the situation I saw that, but I don't follow closely. So all I had to do was go around. It made me more mad because I knew it was gang stalking. Because they made a situation, and I would have rear-ended the guy if I wasn't paying attention or driving close. But I just be cruising. I got my stereo on. Yeah, it's super loud. But that, like I said, coming from my generation, when we was teenagers, you always paying more attention with your loud stereo because you're looking for the cops. Because you was teenagers. And now it's just a habit. Now it don't matter. You just get a ticket or if that. I don't know. They don't even fuck with you up here. But you still, it's a habit to look at them, and you automatically reach and turn it down. That's what I'm saying. In our day, you just turned it down. Now, what you pulling me over? Get to fighting with the cop. And all you had to do was just turn it down or turn the bass knob down or push pause. And in the 90s, they had a button. It was called the ATT. Even the manufacturers knew, and it would turn it down. Literally, it's for the cops. It would turn, or basically, you pulling up to somebody's house. It was the automatic something. Look it up. I had the radio with it. It's just a little button. It's just basically a mute button. It just turns it down real quick, so you ain't fumbling trying to, the cops. You try to turn it down, you fuck up. You will sometimes. You do fuck up because you missed the. That's all you had to do. You didn't need no Black Lives Matter. But anyway, I'm all right. Back to what I was saying. So I hear this noise, and I turn on my camera because I know they're doing it on purpose. I hear car slam, door slamming. So I know what they're doing. They're being like little kids. Me telling that dude yesterday and making them videos last night, I knew it was somebody who wasn't supposed to be in the parking lot. They're doing it again. They're just, oh, we gonna do it anyway. You can't tell us what to do. Alright, so, but it turns out it's a car, but it is parked right next to mine. And then the way it was parked, I said, what is it? It's an Uber for that girl. But I pulled up, the cloud. And also, matter of fact, yeah, there's somebody right there in that white car. I don't know who that is. They pulled up, but you can see that black car right next to mine. So I'm like, that's an Uber for that girl though. But why they're doing that's I'm like, okay, they're being funny though. If you watch these videos, you know where her door is. Like, why wouldn't you just park right? Normally they park right in front of her door. Just like when I order Uber, they'll come and park right in front of where my car is. Like when I had dropped the times I dropped my car off at the dealership to get fixed or whatever, or when I didn't have a car, they'll come and park right where my car is. But usually I'm standing in the door. Uber telling you, it's a minute away. Yeah, I got the door open. But a lot of times I haven't opened the door and they're already just turning around. But the point is, so I hit play and the video starts playing. And I'll tell you why I said I think their masters are listening, or either they're listening on their own to me. All right, so you see the white car pulls out. Believe me, this is the, all right. So that's her. That's the girl right there, and she's telling her to turn around. Now it looks like she's saying something like, you know, this and that. But then you'll see why. I thought she was saying why. What I was thinking, why ain't you parking in front of my? I don't know, whatever. And you can't really hear what she's saying. They keying about something, which is fine. But all right, so the car turns around, and you see they put something on top of the car, and then the girl gets in the driver's seat. Now she's kind of old, right? At least my age, or a little bit younger, or a little bit older, I can't tell. But anyway, so basically that's a driving instructor, and that girl got to be in her 40s. And you like, what's that have to do with you? Well, that's why I led off with the what I led off with, that they just was trying to take our car. Remember, it's supposed to be, so I guess she was supposed to be showing every time I come out. I would, there. That's what I'm saying. Remember, they try to punish us. I wasn't supposed to be driving. I ain't supposed. Like, remember, that's why I keep saying, y'all mad about a fucking Nissan. When I got the Mustang, that's what I'm saying. The stuff didn't escalate. They really would get out of my way. They really did. Now, I didn't want them to. I didn't want them to treat me. They treated me different. Like they were scared to touch it when I was at work, and I was working at little places that only making $10, $11 an hour. So it's a lot of them dudes are homeless, but yeah, I give them a ride to the bus station or wherever, or to lunch. No man, just get in. Yeah, literally, I would. I was getting a little upset about, it's a car. You can get in, you can touch it. They act, but now which is fine. I like it better this way. That they're acting like the opposite, but at the same time, like I think that Nissan is. I'm like, it's just the old Nissan. It's a 2010. The Mustang when I bought it, it was brand new. I was the first one to buy it. It was brand new, one use. But it was the end of the year. Like they were getting rid of them to bring in the 2019s or something like that. Or was it 2018? Yeah, it was a 20. It was a 2018. They was bringing in it was the end of the year. They're getting rid of them, which is fine with me. It just had been sitting in the lot all year. But anyway, so they're masters worldwide of clamp. This like we said, this is all about like you own nothing, and not just cars, property. You won't own a house. You own nothing. Remember, Klaus Schwab said it. Look it up. You own nothing, and you'll be happy, right? That's what they don't want you to have. So you're supposed to be either catching an Uber or everybody living in these cities in some kind of pod, like they say, and catching and riding them little scooters or waiting on public transportation. No freedom. And they really thought that was gonna people. They were stupid enough to really think people would enjoy that and think that, oh, this is life is good. I'm so glad Klaus Schwab took over. Oh, Mr. Schwab, when he dies and we're gonna worship him and have a statue. This dude is crazy. You don't know. That's got to be what he think. Nobody wants. You're not taking our freedom. We can't travel. We can't drive from New York to LA or North Carolina to LA or wherever. We can't drive where we want. We gotta, wait on something or take a plane, which is fine. But if somebody want to drive, that's their prerogative. All right. So my point is, I kept saying, if you want to, look and snarl at me, she never snarled, but she would just keep going, never speak. But if you want to snarl at me, I mean, I never wanted to get at her. If I wanted to, I could have. But anyway, if you want to snarl at me, the rest of the people, you don't snarl at me and get mad because you gotta up yourself. You gotta do what it takes and get what we got. We ain't gonna give up our stuff. And I'm saying, so they, instead of them continually sending them bums walking by looking sad, or the girls with kids, or the, her, and trying to, like, we supposed to take a hint, and oh, let me just get rid of the car, send it back, and start taking Uber and the bus, like that other dude, the one that stay a house down from me. Yeah, but it looks like now they finally, either catching, or they realize they ain't got no choice. It's probably still witchcraft, but they still got to do it our way. So it's like, I don't care. That's what I keep saying. They don't understand we're gonna win no matter what. Because now, if you're like, well, okay, if that's the case, I'll just get my own driver's license. So that means that's what it looked like. She's taking driver's lessons, and old as she is, she just never really had a car. That's what it looked like. And that's just weird for down south. Now, I'm from New York, and as a kid in the 80s, and you still see people say, I'm a native New Yorker. I don't even have a driver's license. All that, some old Jewish guy, rich guy. No anti-Jewish anything. I'm just, the Mel Brooks type accent. I love Mel Brooks. The movies was funny. Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles. But, uh, they don't drive. They never drove. They like 80, 90 years old, never had a driver's license. But down here, you got to. But it looks like she's finally getting one. That means. So that's what I keep trying to tell them. I said it all the time. You buy a better car than mine, I don't care. I'm happy for you. Oh shit, we really are. That's what they don't understand. See, they think we're like them. They get mad. Like I said, to me, it's just the fucking. That's why I keep saying that. I hate I have to keep. It's just the Nissan Juke, a 2013. Paint is faded. The paint is faded. It isn't good. That all I cared about, I didn't care about that. The engine's transmission, and when it did have little problems, it was a simple fix. The last problem he fixed for free. Remember I told y'all. He fixed it. He kept it and fixed it. You be like, well, he's no, I don't care. It wasn't no money out of pocket right then. So to me, he all right with me as a used car dealer. Buy here, pay here. He keep it on the road, and he keep it running. So I'm good. That's all I cared about. The interior is good enough, decent enough. Everything's decent. But so to them, it was, they see it as, remember, that's why I keep saying, what are y'all gonna do when I'm back to buying new cars like I used to? And either paying cash for them, or what do y'all, that be, and it's not to hurt y'all. That's what I keep telling y'all. Y'all look, just like I said, the little boy yesterday, and I played part of our conversation. He's like, how do you think we feel? This, people come here and tell us we can. No, they're not telling you can't be on your block or be in your house, your grandma's house, or in your grandma's front yard. But if you in the street, blocking the street, no, you can't do all that. Just get out the way. If a car's coming, like I said, they do around the corner is a street, right? And there's really no reason for me to go down there. But if you got to go through there, all you got to do is just get out the way. You're in the middle of the street, not the projects. Seriously, not in an apartment. You get out the way. And I'm like, that's how y'all niggas get in trouble and end up being George Floyd, doing stupid shit. Next thing you know, you dead, but they making you a statue. And some cop, stupid cop, going to jail, going to prison because of Democrats. But anyway, uh, like I said, so them bettering themselves don't make us mad. We're happy because we ain't got to worry about you, deal with you, and you're doing it the right way. Like I said, y'all the ones who wrecked my Tahoe, which was paid for, a 95. It was paid for. My insurance was only $59 a month, because all they gonna give, they not, even if you wanted full coverage, you wouldn't have got it. Or maybe I could have went to one of those classic car companies, but it wasn't worth all that. It wasn't. A different 95 Tahoe that was like in tip-top condition, A1, low mileage and worth, because I didn't look them up. Now they going for about 20,000. You look at a 95 Chevy Tahoe, some of them in good condition. So yeah, but you got to get that classic car insurance. But that one is not. No, they only gonna give you liability, which required by law to racket, which was fine, $55 a month, and they ran straight into me. And so this mockery, like I shouldn't be driving. Y'all the ones who. Why do you think I keep buy? I buy my make sure my camera's on every day, front and rear. I'm too smart to if I was driving fucked up, because all I'd be doing is incriminating myself. And every time you see me just driving along, and if anything, they do some crazy shit over and over again. These motherfuckers are stupid. They don't care. And the cops, they do stupid shit too. I remember I made a video a couple months ago. They on the highway, he just come and get right behind me, right on my tail. Something supposed to be an intimidation tactic. I'm just like, you stupid. You know damn well. Well, I hope you know. Your leader didn't tell you I got cameras. And remember, I came home, made a video or whatever. I pulled over and made a video and showed, he's driving, just switch lanes, then get right behind me and pull up on my ass. A cop. And then he act like he's just doing it so he can get off at the next exit. It's like, no, bro, you know damn well you don't do all that. That is fucking illegal. But anyway, the goddamn sun is coming out right here, so shit, I'm gonna have to end this video. If anything, I'm gonna have to go. Well, I could just move over a little bit. It's getting too hot, like I said, I ain't like white folks. It ought to be real quick anyway. I just wanted to make another video making fun of pissing them off right quick. Alright, so I saw, yeah, this is way better over here. But it's finna. And this RFK dude, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he's crazy. He trying to sound like he wants better for the country, but he's just crazy too. Another Trump hater. He's a whatever, a libertarian or whatever the fuck he's supposed to be. But this thing right here, I guess this video is they put this as a 2-year-old video.
When you need a part or prototype for a project, you don't have time to wait around for production. That's where Quick Parts excels. Quick Parts, if black people have been free for 150 years.
And here's another white boy that need to get the fuck out of our way. We don't need your help. We just need you to get the fuck out of our way. We don't need you to save us. Now, if you wanted to give us some money, not a loan, you can do that. I'll take about 10 G's or 20 G's, but other than that, get the fuck out of the way. We don't need you talking. We don't need you making all this money. This say 2 years ago. I never seen it or heard of it till this morning. So they must have put it in my recommendations. Because the videos I made yesterday, especially with that critical drinker dude. So anyway, it's like, what the hell is neo-slavery? But it's just more bullshit. Same thing. Same thing. And bottom line, again, if they really cared and wanted to help black Americans and all Americans, they point out everything bad that happened to black people in America since the time we came over here 400 years ago, whatever. It's been the Democrat Party. All the way up to nowadays, it's still the Democrats. And they still, right now, they fighting to hold on, but it's too late. But these guys right here, I think, are worse.
Why is there still so much inequality? Why haven't they caught up yet? You can come at this from multiple different angles. Why do they perform worse in school? Why do they make less?
We don't need to come at multiple different. It's as they say, the culture, Democrat culture, keeping them down, slavery, mental slavery. That's why all this talking we don't need. That's what I'm saying. We just need you all to get the fuck out the way. We can fix it. Start off by whooping your kids' ass from the time they're 2 years old. Teach them right. And when all the kids taught right, they can listen in class starting in kindergarten, so they can listen. Oh shit, that's another thing. Kindergarten, that's the main thing, and that was supposed to be the main thing. Kindergarten. Oh shit, let me see if I got that. Yeah, here it is. I saved it. Oh, here's another one I was gonna do. So watch Socrates. I had watched this years ago. Now I'm seeing what. That's why. Matter of fact, that's where I got that from about. Would you let just stupid people drive? Like they said. That's what Socrates said. Drive the this. But we're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic, which is way better than a democracy. Yeah, we got voting, but I ain't gonna get into all that. This I just want to piss them off today. Kindergarten.
Caught on camera. A throwdown at a kindergarten graduation. We're talking about 5 and 6-year-old children getting into a fight.
We're talking about niggas. That's what he should say. He sound like an 80s or a Living Color, really. The news dude. He sound like one of them on Living Color.
Caught on camera. A throwdown at a kindergarten graduation. We're talking about 5 and 6-year-old children getting into a fight, and their parents and family jumped in. It all happened in Fayette County in Somerville. Fox 13's Darcy Thomas explains how this all got started.
Graduations are times for making memories. These graduates were crossing over into the next journey of their life. This was supposed to be a time for kindergartners to be promoted to the first grade, but it turned into this fight. This video circulating online shows children breaking off into a fight during a graduation at Buckley Carpenter Elementary School.
The kids, that was an exciting day for them to be graduating kindergarten and, starting to be a big kid, and something like that happened is so sad. So sad for them.
I was expecting more of that from like a high school graduation. I ain't think it was.
He expected high school. These niggas is out of control, man. It's not even embarrassing no more. It's just, you know what? I think the smart niggas, we just like ain't even worried about it no more. They can tell the difference. They really can. And we ain't like we trying to impress them or need their approval. I'm just saying they know we're one of them. We're just about our business and about money and living our lives, and they know that. They know we ain't trying to take their rights either. Really, that's what I'm saying. They worried about all these crazy ass niggas trying to take everybody's rights away.
Like at a elementary school, so that just threw me off guard.
Fayette County Sheriff said that this all began as an argument between several adults on the bleachers after graduation. The argument ended with 10 to 12 adults and juveniles getting into a fight at the graduation. Sheriff arrested 3 people, Dontavius Gilcrease, along with a mother and daughter, Rhonda Humphrey and Taisha Humphrey. Fox 13 has learned as a result of Taisha's actions, a child suffered injuries to their face and head.
All right, the other thing, you go through the comments, and you still see stupid ass niggas trying to get mad at the comments that people leave and trying to defend it, and just stupid comments. Yeah, the real Rick Ross. Whatever. Some people live like, no, you can't. You can't call anybody a clown. It's like that's lame. If we were in person and when you make a joke and you try to make it like you're the one, and you're trying to force it. It's not funny, bro. You can't. It's just you can't defend that. You can't even make jokes defending that. You can't. That's not real nigga shit, man. You can't do it. There's nothing you can do. Trying to make it like you're. I mean, you can't just make it like that. Like it's funny, and you're trying to be tough, and mock mock the other people, and it's like you're looking even stupider, dumber. You just look, it just like you need to be in a mental hospital. Seriously, there's the rent free is because Trump is doing something good, and people keep bringing up Trump, bringing up LeBron. He said something stupid, and y'all tore up the country when LeBron was saying stupid stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's people gonna remember that. That's what I'm saying. You never paid for it. So yeah, if you do something to me, yeah, you gonna live rent free. You ain't living rent free, nigga. You still owe me, motherfucker. What the hell you gonna try to be funny? You got jokes, nigga. That's how niggas get killed. That's what I'm saying. You gonna have a smart ass mouth and you fucking owe me? That's basically what that is. Y'all owe the country for that bullshit, and you gonna even get a smart ass mouth and make it worse for yourself? And all you gonna do is come up with bullshit because you fucked up your own life, and we all got proof. It ain't the country that the reason you had to do it, in your head had to do. No, you was a knucklehead and got caught. A stupid knucklehead at that. We all was knuckleheads, but you got caught. We was smart and moved on. And now we're legit, and now you're mad because Democrats. You're like, wait a minute, you not supposed not even because we were knuckleheads. They ain't even mad because we were knuckleheads and got away. They're mad because we're black and we're not Democrats. But anyway, this other thing, what the heck? Yeah, this neo-slavery. You just saw how, again, this is just more stupidity. White folks, the man trying to keep us down.
You can come at this from multiple different angles. Why do they perform worse in school? Why Rights Act of 19 abolitionists?
So, you're trying to work for change inside of the American system.
Precisely, Layla. Our system is wonderful, and the Constitution is a glorious liberty document.
Oh no, I forgot we were on the kids one. This is PragerU portraying Frederick Douglass as one of the good ones for working within the system to get slavery abolished, which immediately falls apart when you remember that we had to fight a war. I can't.
Oh, I want to hit that dude so bad right now. I never. Oh, he got the most punchable fucking face. Little nasty look. That's what I'm saying. You get tired of these little white bitch ass liberals, bitch boys. God, you want to hit that dude so bad right now. Little nasty ass Democrat. We had to fight a war because nasty Democrats didn't want to let go. God, I can't even watch that motherfucking nasty video. That's how it ain't attacking nobody. Liberals will say, "Oh, you would have no, real men and real women." Yeah, he deserved it. He that's the type of nigga that need his ass whooped. He a piece of shit. And he literally want to hold black children back like they're special. While he's trying to portray the PragerU was saying Frederick Douglass is winning the get was he's a nasty little piece of shit. I don't know where that dude stay or what city he live in, but anyway. All right, so I'm done with him. Who is the last one? There's just one more I just wanted to. That might have been it. Yeah, I guess that was the only one I went, the last one. But also, really was the kindergarten. Yeah, it was the kindergarten, that one. That's what I'm saying. He said, we could come, why do they perform? We just told you why. It ain't even because the parents young. They try to make it as, well, it's because the parents young. No, that ain't all that. No, because if the parents were raised right, even if they fucked around and made them, whatever, the child made a mistake, they still would raise their kids right. it just got to be harder for them. They mama and dad gonna tell them, this is gonna be real hard. But the kids, they still wouldn't be acting up and fighting, and it ain't cause they're young. This is that fake gangster shit the communists injected. Like I said, puffy shit. The puffy, everybody, I got more money, I'm better than you, and that's not gangster. That's not gangster, that's not none of that. There's none of the love. Where's all the love? Niggas had love for each other. Not that's what I'm saying. Real niggas, each other. You ain't trying to fight all the time. You happy you see your homie with his little kid. Oh, that shit, everybody start talking like a nigga from New York. Yo, that's your seed. Yo, that's what's up, kid. Yo, that's your son. Yo, that's your little man. Everybody ain't trying to fight each other. That's what I'm saying. This is bullshit. And niggas like that I just showed you on that neo-slavery video, they're a big part of the problem. For everybody. For you white folks too. If them fools get their way, all of y'all are fucked. Everybody's fucked. But like I said, they're upset because, this is it. They see this is it. It's all over. And like I said, he ain't gonna be able to do all that bullshit. He ain't gonna be able to make money off of his whatever. Not just YouTube. Maybe he goes around speaking as an activist or whatever. His gig is finna be over. He's finna lose his money. And it's like, oh well, you should have found a better con. Well, actually, you shouldn't have found the rest of us. Like I said, I never wanted to con nobody. You can't con people. That shit get you killed in the hood, nigga. That's what I'm saying. All that con artist shit. And then on top of it, trying to get gangster about it now that it's over. Now that we on to you, and now we're telling you it's over, and you want to act tough. It's like, nah, bro, don't do that. It's not going to end well for you. I'm out.